Outage. There's a very interesting lament path here. We'll call it Boot Camp. Ah, I like it. So we could take enemies in your next 3 combats have 1 hit point. Go opening combat, shop, event, 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 fire, event, elite, chest, fire, potentially a second free elite. And then fight a 3rd elite and another easy pull encounter from there. Now, that plan could be pretty heavily foiled by a combat in an event room, and with 4 event rooms, it's actually quite likely that we get a combat in one of them. That said, we almost assuredly get 1 free elite, and I kind of want to, so let's do it. Let's try that. That sounds fun. You'll never know if you don't try. That's right. That's right. I don't think this is necessarily a good idea. Choose a card over an option? Absolutely. I think choosing a card can be a great start to a run. Just gets you a little bit ahead, helps you find the first rare card more easily. Can be one of those runs. First floor Catalyst with Niao's Lament, actually not that bad, right? The Bane's almost as speculative. And the Blur is not that helpful. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna first floor Catalyst. It's worked before. First floor Catalyst, second floor Infinite Blades? Question mark? Probably just remove a strike here. I would buy Hand of Greed if I could, but I can't. I'm not really going to pay for a slice or a sneaky strike. Yeah, let's remove a... remove strike. We're definitely in a position where we are not good. Not good at killing anything. Which is a little bit of a worrying place to be, I think. More than a bit of a worrying place, really. Lyonic, thank you so much for those 100 bits. You're so welcome for the amazing YouTube videos. Gonna be plenty more where those came from, too. Shout out to the YouTube obligatory, of course. Do I pay 35 gold for a 7 hit point heal? I'm going to a shop later, guaranteed? No. No, I don't. I don't trust this cleric. And we get Bonfire Spirits, a card removal. I can get rid of the Catalyst. I think I'll ditch a defend. Ditching 2 strikes this early seems a little crazy. And we do get a combat, so only 1 free elite at most. Unfortunately. The good news is we can take a good damage card. Predator here. Flechette's not that bad either, doing damage based on the number of skills we have, but I'll definitely take a big chunk of a card. Much shout out to the fellow standing desk owners out there. I think I'm going to like this quite a bit. Okay, we do get 1 free elite. I will happily take the Golden Idol for some max HP here. And we'll kill this, no problem. The 3 sentries. Scoring us a bag of prep for more cards on turn 1. And our choice of Dagger Spray or Piercing Wail. With the Flex Potion and with another elite looming, feels like we really might need that Dagger Spray. Yeah, I need the Dagger Spray. Standing head and shoulders above the rest. That's right, Eternal Jester. And a tiny chest in a big chest. This time I'm going to say no thank you. Not the relic we were hoping for, but that's okay. I have enough health. I have a decent potion. I'll be taking this combat. Might have wanted to just to play the Catalyst there so that we don't draw it again, but definitely need to trade some damage here. Kill it before it attacks us again. There we go. Predator will kill. Looks like I could have defended one more time. So we could have saved 5 hit points there if I'd known to defend, but I don't think that I would. Our first poison card is here. It's Noxious Fumes. It's a great way to deal with the Guardian boss and a great way to get our Catalyst to do something. Definitely going to be taking that. And a Toxic Egg is really hype, ensuring all skills are upgraded, even this one. At least all skills that we add to the deck. Not the ones that we already have. But all future skills, and notably all future poison cards. Hey, I appreciate those second 100 bits. Thank you so much, Leonic. Greasy, thank you so much for that. 3 greasy months of support. Don't forget to wipe yourself off every now and then. Not all future poison cards. That's true, because more Noxious Fumes and Poison Stab also wouldn't be upgraded. Unless they get randomly upgraded. Also, quick reminder, every time, at least if you're in Act 2 or Act 3, every time you see a card upgraded by your Egg Relic, don't forget there's a small chance it actually didn't do that, and it was randomly upgraded anyway. So don't give that egg credit when it doesn't deserve it. Sneaky eggs. Speaking of upgraded poison cards, here's one, Deadly Poison Plus. That's a yes from me. That is a big yes from me. Oh yeah, and we're supposed to have our little cozy face cam. We do have a... Welcome. You're supposed to be here with me. There we go. That's what makes it toxic. Alright, I'll take the Deadly Poison. Leaves me with enough for Deflect. Can't buy the Blind. I don't think I'm going to buy a Deflect. I would take a Deflect. This Blind is good. If I could afford it, I would take it. But I think with the Catalyst and the Noxious Fumes in the deck, the Deadly Poison was the much more important card. I am indeed standing right now, Ashton Kutcher, both for my personal comfort and for my back health. This is a standing desk setup, so it moves up and down, and I can either stand or sit. The ideal is I do one until I get tired of it, and then switch to the other, or maybe even more ideally, kind of like bounce back and forth every couple of hours. But so far, I really like it. Okay. And we'll definitely take one more combat, especially since it's an easy pool combat, before our last elite. So we'll go combat, then elite. And that definitely goes paired with exercise. For me, that means making sure to walk and stretch every now and then. A little bit of yoga goes a long way. Especially if you're feeling, oh my. Especially if you're feeling cramped or tight muscle-wise. Sometimes stretching is all the magic you need. Phantasmal Killer Plus here being offered is kind of crazy. Not very often that you see upgraded rare cards in Slay the Spire. Offering to double our damage next turn for 0 cost. I really do like that. Kind of makes us a bit of a hybrid then of poison and direct damage. With the Predator Plus and the Dagger Spray Plus, I do kind of like it. I think I'm going to give it a try here. See how it do for us. Let's see, we could Flex Potion here. Yeah, we'll often see it in the opening hand. But will it do anything on the follow-up? That's the question. Bum, bum, bum. So if I Flex Potion, this would be 11 to all of them twice. This feels like overkill, really. 2 here. Ooh, good point, Duras. Yes, my monitors are slightly lower than eye level. Only slightly. Welcome from the YouTube. Ooh, snap, Scott. Oh, God. So that's the downside to Phantasmal Killer here, of course. We still could use it to get a kill on one of them. If I use the Flex Potion, this will do 22. I'm gonna do that. Unfortunately, this does not kill you. Might have to rest before Guardian, which is completely fine. Oof. As long as I don't die before Guardian. Alright. Ooh, okay, that's an excellent relic. Thread Needle, 4 block per turn. Backflip plus or Blur plus, I love them both. Actually, I particularly like the backflip, because this deck really wants card draw because of the 0-cost Phantasmal Killer, and because the turn after playing Phantasmal Killer, we want to actually draw some damage cards. And the deck wants to include some higher quality blocks, especially going into the Guardian. With this Liquid Memories, and the other things that we have, I think we get to upgrade before Guardian now, instead of having to rest. And I'm going to go ahead and just upgrade our Catalysts. No, upgrade the Fumes. Yeah. And then we can, like, Liquid Memories a Poison card if we need to. We're very likely to get the Transform on turn 2, thanks to our massive card draw on turn 1. Enough damage. Just barely. The additional block from the Thread Needle making a big difference here, too. I'll use my plated. This blocks for 4 and causes to take 4 Thorns damage, so it's a net 0. Do I want to play Predator for 4? Probably not. Could Liquid Memories the backflip, but I'll just lose the point of plated here. Take my very useless double damage draw, but we'll just keep that going for another turn. And once we play the Catalyst, we just win this fight. So I should even get to preserve the potion here. Yeah. Good. Wonderful. Very good. Back up to 2 potions. Offered a Glass Knife, Grand Finale, or 1,000 Cuts. Well, Finale is kind of hilarious, but I particularly love this Glass Knife here. It's big upfront damage. Sure, it needs an upgrade, but we can afford to give it one thanks to Toxic Egg. It'll do then 12 by 2, or with Phantasmal Killer in play, 24 times 2 damage. Of course, Finale could be really fun, if we could make it work, but I think with Catalyst, we don't really need a Finale. I want the card that does damage on turn 1 or turn 2. No Pyramid here. what I was hoping to see, but that's okay. We can take either more energy or boost the damage of our zero-cost attacks. Had I taken a Blade Dance, the Wrist Blade would be more tempting, but currently this only works on our Neutralize. Hey there, Mech Tech. Howdy, howdy. So if we're going to take energy, I would much rather have the Slaver's Collar than the Runic Dome, giving us more energy during elite fights and boss fights, but forcing us to make up the gap somehow in regular combats. And I think our deck will be able to do that. Just by virtue of Toxic Egg, we can overcome the shortcoming here. Dome's pretty reasonable too. I'd simply prefer not to. At least not as our first run of the day. Ironim asks, do I feel that the Dome is significantly worse or just less enjoyable? I think it's mostly less enjoyable, particularly on the viewer's side. Definitely one of the most frequent comments I hear about the Dome. Is that for when those who are tuning in cannot see the enemy intents, I personally might know what the enemy's going to do, and I can dialogue a fair bit about it, but if you can't see it on screen at home, it's definitely an obstacle. So I prefer to avoid it when possible. If it's clearly the best choice, I'll still take it and win with it, and I'm happy to get it from Niao. But I do take it a lot less than I should because of that. Okay, we have some money. I don't want to flood us with regular combats because I took Slaver's Collar, but I also don't want to... You know, I want to get card rewards because we have a Toxic Egg. Let's start with 2 combats before the shop. Definitely going to go to a shop. Because Toxic Egg. Birds! Nerd birds. A Survivor on its own full blocks, so I can do definitely Phantasmal. Could Liquid Memory as the Dagger Spray, maybe. Probably wanted to play Deadly Poison, so Dagger Spray, Deadly Poison, Survivor. I could knock one of them out of the air with Dagger Spray, Strike, but then we're taking damage. Or I could knock them all out of the air if I use the Liquid Memories on the Dagger Spray, and then the fight is just over. It feels premature to use a potion here. And if I was going to use a potion, I'd actually rather use the speed potion. Let's see what this turn looks like. Okay, I should have double Dagger Sprayed, I think. Although, this just kills you. You know, we're actually fine. Take 3. I'm cool taking 3. Jerks. Alright, fine, I will use this potion. If that's how you're gonna be about it. Okay. We got through that with relatively little loss of health, and we kept the Liquid Memories, so I'm pretty happy with that. Crippling Cloud Plus? Definitely. Blur Plus is good too, but not as good as Crippling Cloud. Not nearly as good. Deck needs more Weaken, deck needs more Poison. Deck needs a good 2-cost card to use on elites. That's what this is. +8, take 4 to play the Crippling Cloud. Or I can go Glass Knife, Survivor. I'll play the Crippling Cloud. Could be dead to Predator, not to Dagger Spray though. Put the extra turn of weak on the back one. Tough call there though. Hey, we actually drew the Predator. Good for me. Kills either of them, so I should actually kill you, because you have more health now. But I won't, because you're the one who's weak for one more turn. You did attack for the third time, so it was even relevant. My god. The predictions. And we drew the neutralize anyway, so... oh well. Okay, Phantasmal Killer was definitely relevant there. I'm super taking a Piercing Wail plus. Slay the Relics is off today, apologies. Seems like there's something wrong on the server end there. So we are playing with no Slay the Relics. Oh man. I like this store. What a store. 2 rare cards for sale, one of them upgraded. Adrenaline Plus is pretty fantastic. Bandage Up Plus is actually kind of good too. 6 hit points per combat. For 0 cost. But if we're looking for upgraded cards, there's going to be lots of them in the Orrery here, giving us 5 additional full card rewards to look at. Yeah, poor Chrysalis. It's just a card that makes other cards. This is a new mic? Yes, it is, Duagio. Only problem with the Ori is that I can't buy it alongside card remove, so I can do something like Bandage Up and Strike Removal, or I can buy Ori. I think I'm gonna buy the Ori. The unknown is too powerful, right? But this could be really good. I would happily take another backflip. Any number of acrobatics would be great. There's plenty more poison cards we could see, a well-laid plans. So many good things. Expertise Plus, interesting way to get card draw. So is Tools of the Trade. Consider those both. I love an Escape Plan Plus here in a Toxic Egg deck. Die Chopper, I'd love another Escape Plan. Die Chopper, thank you so much for the full year. You're getting cake today. Cake for everyone. Blur Plus, Backflip Plus. Tactician Plus. Is this deck setup more comfortable? Yes, for me personally, I find this maybe not necessarily more comfortable than sitting in a big cozy chair, but better for me, and it allows me a lot more freedom of movement. I can get out of the, the big cozy chair was nice, but simply getting out of it was sometimes a bit of a task, and it takes up a fairly enormous amount of space in the room. So there's a lot of reasons behind switching to a standing setup, but currently I'm really happy with what I've created for myself. I think I want this Blur. Although a second backflip's great. I want to be able to retain block. Definitely taking this escape plan. How do I feel about expertise? I'm gonna do it. Give me the expertise, give me the second escape plan, not the acrobatics, not taking this tactician. Had I taken acrobatics, maybe, but I think I like this. Yeah, we got a lot of cool functional card draw there. Not gonna take a second unupgraded Fumes. And I am gonna do at least one event. 51 gold for a relic? Great deal, Ranwid. I believe either 50 or 51 is the least amount he can ask for. And he can ask for up to 150 or something. Calf muscle cam, let's go. Let's go. Ooh, more potion slots. I really like that. That's a great deal. Alright, well, with empty potion slots, I'm definitely incentivized to do battle with stinky enemies. And there's no enemy more stinky than this one. Serplant. Oof. I was hoping we'd see the Piercing Whale. We can probably guarantee it next turn with the Predator. Deadly Poison Catalyst does not give me a kill here. I was watching Night on Earth on Netflix the other day, and I happened to learn that there is a real animal called a snake bird. It's this, like, jungle bird that has a neck in an S shape, kind of like a snake. I'd heard of the game snake bird, but I didn't realize it was a real bird called a snake bird. Double blur? Oh man, the blurricade is happening. The Anhinga, that's right. And apologies to the bird if I butchered its name there. I believe it's South American? Concentrate's kind of interesting, especially with expertise. I'm taking the second blur though. And I'm gonna grab a guaranteed upgrade here on this glass knife. A little bit worried with 29 hit points going into this elite fight. But it sure seems like a good turn one to me. Bonus energy from the Slaver's Collar helps massively, too. Definitely going to play Piercing Whale. Definitely going to play Phantasmal Killer. Definitely going to play Escape Plan. We have Liquid Memories to give us access to either Glass Knife or Dagger Spray again next turn. We do get the free block. Nice. Essentially a free defend there. So we're already full blocking, which means I can play Crippling Cloud and Dagger Spray or Glass Knife. Probably want a Dagger Spray, clip Crippling Cloud, and then Liquid Memories the Dagger Spray. We'll be weak next turn, but we have Phantasmal Killer. Multiply the two together, you get 1.5 times damage. It's better than 1 times damage, which is what we have now. We'll take it. And if we're really lucky, we won't even need to. Liquid Memories. Buzz Lightyear, thank you so much for that 6 months. Happy half year to you. Good sir. That said, I do think I need to Liquid Memories here. Or Dagger Spray. Begin the chunketing. And that's a perfect Slaver's fight. Mega 0125, thank you so much for the 6 months, the half year of cozy love and support. Inspire times. Vajra gives us a little bit of strength, which is going to get doubled in power by Phantasmal sometimes. More card draw and block looking great to me. I also don't mind this deflect. But I think I'm going to take the backflip. It's a little bit more card draw to keep the block cycling. And I think I want to fight 2 more elites with 2 more rest sites, question mark, or would I prefer to go to another combat? What upgrades do we want at this point? Catalyst. Long overdue. Neutralize wouldn't be bad. But Catalyst, and I'm also cool with, like, resting one time. But first and foremost, this. Gives us a Book of Stabbing answer. Gives us a Gremlin Leader answer. I could opt for the Burning Elite here, but I think I'm not going to do that. Oh, Akabeko with 9-card turn 1 and a Dagger Spray in the deck. And a Glass Knife in the deck. That's pretty good. Can be doubled in magnitude by Phantasmal Killer as well. The 8 additional damage if you have PK in play becomes 16 additional damage if your first attack played is on turn 2. I'm actually happy to see these guys. Be another card reward. Well, maybe not these guys, but I'm happy to see guys in general. Question mark. This might be an instance to not play Akabeko. I think I want the weaken here. To retain some block. Blur, Piercing Whale, Fumes. Definitely need to get the fumes down. Okay, wow, we're gonna draw these cards with Phantasmal Killer in play. Spicy. And it should be a buff turn for the Fungi Beast, so if we can just kill Shield Parasite, that would be ideal. Glass Knife does 26 damage twice. Dagger Spray does 14 twice. Wow. Okay. Not a bad card. How about a Distraction Plus? We want an unreliable, unupgraded skill with a low, low price of nothing. Don't think so. I do still think I want to rest before we go for 2 elites and then champ. Good old Bookish Dabbin. This is very much a fight we're going to solve with the Catalyst, so we want to make sure we're playing up poison cards. Although Glass Knife's pretty good too. Is Distraction a bottom 3 card in the game? It's definitely bottom 3 silent cards. Down there with Setup. Maybe Infinite Blades. But if you include colorless cards, there's a few stinkers in there too. I would rate Distraction on average quite a bit more useful than Forethought, for example. And although Distraction is... The problem with it is that it's unreliable. But note that there's a chance that when you play Distraction, you get a free Nightmare, or a free Corpse Explosion, or a free Crippling Cloud, and those are all pretty good. The problem is that sometimes you get a free Tactician, and that's not very good. I don't think I need the Thorns Pot, but what better use do I have for it? Yeah, what better use do I have for it? Great turn for Blur to show up. Every turn is... Dang it, I should have drew first. It's fine. This book is super dead. Definitely did not need the thorns, but that's okay. Get a Whetstone, upgrading 2 random attacks. Burst Plus with a Catalyst in the deck and many, many other skills. Works great with Blur, works great with Crippling Cloud, works great with Backflip, with Catalyst, with anything. And the fact that it has a free upgrade is doubly ridiculous. Give me that. Is this guaranteed 2 strikes? Yes. Actually, no, it might upgrade Neutralize. That's okay. That is completely okay. How about another upgrade? We could take the Warped Tongs, upgrading a random card in hand every turn. Thing is, basically all the cards are upgraded. I guess this would upgrade our block cards each turn. But the downside is we have a pain in our deck for this Elite Fight and for Champ. I don't think I want to deal with that. So I'm just going to give the targeted upgrade to the Neutralize. And we'll probably recall if we don't get a card we want to upgrade here. Kill the Sneaky Gremlin with Glass Knife? I guess I would use Strike to do it. Then I can Blur, Survivor, Fumes. Although playing Crippling Cloud is pretty good too. Did I ever find my controller? I have not actually located it. I didn't end up looking. Ended up in other activities entirely. Turn. Oh, I have double damage this turn too. Okay, so instead of playing poison, I'll play damage. Kill you. Do that. You need to die. No, burst next turn. Burst is pretty good. Didn't even get attacked. Easy. Double blur. The Blurricade. What kind of keyboard I have with the new setup? I'm still using my old Corsair K63, the wireless mechanical keyboard. Just here. My glowy blue keyboard. Previously, this clipped into a big lap board setup that I had on my lap with a big cozy chair, but the keyboard part actually just pops out of it. So that's what I'm using now. Welcome back, Zoothis. Things have indeed changed. My hope is for the better. Nightmare is kind of cute here. Can make duplicates of any card in the deck. Only 2 cost, too, thanks to the free upgrade on it. Could this deck already beat the Heart? With the Nightmare in it, it can definitely beat the Heart. Yeah, and I think that tends to be the case for silent decks, is that they can get into a heart-killing position with relative ease, but that's not the most difficult fight for us by any means. This deck struggles significantly more against Donu and Deka. It struggles against Spire Spear and Spire Shield. We don't have a Corpse Explosion. Potentially Time Eater could be a problem. Awakened One could be a problem. And that first attack cycle against Heart could be bad too. We don't really have a way to block the first big hit, or even any of the big hits, since we have no dexterity. But with a lucky draw, where, you know, if we deploy 200 poison on turn 2, we could definitely do it. And yes, Ashgard, I did indeed move the art so that it's level with the acoustic foam. I had to. I think it's recall time, right? Like this is the upgrades. I recall that I owe SRF a dad joke. You know, long before I considered streaming, I once had a job working at a paper manufacturer, but it turned out I just couldn't cut it there. Hey Razmath, that's indeed is the new standing desk. Set up. How many copies of Blurs is too many? I know, that story was paper thin. I apologize. So ideally we're duplicating Catalyst or Fumes or something. Herelix, thank you so much for the 4 months. You keep watching, I'll keep streaming. Long-term sustainability is definitely a huge portion of, I guess you could call it the core philosophy behind the stream. I very much intend to ensure that my career here is something that I want to be part of, something that benefits me and is harmonious with me. As I think I'll end up making a better stream if I'm genuinely enjoying myself, and I'll have a better life if I'm genuinely enjoying myself the whole way. So ensuring that I am both mentally and physically happy to be here is always a priority. Slippy Toad, thank you so much for the half year, the 6 months, and that Prime Cell. We had more dexterity, I would opt for Blurricade, I think. Be frailed and stuff. Heck, let's do it. Burst. Nightmare, duplicating Blur. Go Nightmare, duplicating Backflip. Just a bunch of block cards. And then double play the Blur. Commence the blocking. So each time we play Blur, a number of turns that we get to keep the block for increases by 1. Blah ha ha. To you too. Then we just stack the block and keep the poison going. See, you're buffing your strength already, huh? No, that's metallicized, never mind. Has the Outer Wilds DLC launched yet? I'm actually very, very excited for that when it arrives. So I would like to stream it, since we streamed through the original. It is here! Okay, cool. Then it sounds like I've got some plans to make. Cool. Not quite ready to play Catalyst here. Champ will change phases of this fight when he drops below half HP. Which is going to be next turn. No, this turn. Play the Catalyst. After all. Keep them coming. Sure, I might be vulnerable. Sure, you might be really strong, but I have 129 blocks, so good luck, sir. Also, I have Burst Piercing Whale. Get him. How about 9x2? Easy. Easy. Well, I missed all the Phantasmal killing. Oh well. He's dead. That is one dead man. GG.
Choices.
Choices. On one hand, adrenaline says plus on it. On the other hand, Wraith form is intangible. That would be a big way for us to survive against the heart for a couple of turns. Although if I take this adrenaline, we're one nightmare away from recreating something very silly. Obelisk 2K, thank you so much for 6 months. And congrats on the new setup. I'm super happy to be here. Is it possible to combine Wraith form with green text? I mean, we do have a desperate need of something that wants an upgrade. So Wraith form. And yeah, we've already got the red key too. It's tempting. Said the adrenaline fits with the burst. Also a great nightmare target. And I think it's more fun. I'll take the adrenaline here. And... blah. It's not the world's worst busted crown, but it is pretty bad. Thanks to Toxic Egg. We want to see card rewards. Partially full potion belt. Speaks against Sozu somewhat, so I guess probably Philosopher's Stone. Although additional damage on each hit is going to be a little overwhelming to our block, probably. Skip is a hilarious option. Maybe it is Sozu. These are fine potions. What am I gonna need potions for? The ones we have are quite powerful. With all our block retain, 1 turn of lots of block could be big. Certainly Artifact could help. I think I am going to take the bonus energy. Hey everyone. Did you know that you can now support me directly on YouTube by getting a channel membership? For as low as $5 a month, you'll get access to perks like custom badges and emojis to use in comments and discounts on the merch store, all while helping support me and this channel to do what I love every day. Just click the join button below to get started. Now back to the video. And I'll do it by giving up the potions. I have to go for the Burning Elite. Okay. No store. Oh, no, there is a store. Cool. Good. Good. Hey! I'm supposed to block. Oh, we just murder them. Well, murder works pretty well. Don't think I want any of these. Don't have much discard. And we have lots of energy now. And we don't really want to spam attacks at anything. There's the footwork we wanted. Dolly's Mirror can make a second catalyst. Bronze Scales could be some return damage. But overall, this store seems exceptional. Footwork, leg sweep, duplicate. Wait, can I afford all that? I don't think I can. Hey, glad to hear it, Crumble Thief, and welcome from the YouTube. Always happy to see people filtering in from there. Truly, it's really exciting. It's 172 plus 85. 346. No, we're short. Oh, we could dupe the nightmare, and then we can do the thing. Well, now. It's pretty absurd. I do have an editor for the YouTube. I do not edit my own videos. So many little bits and pieces here and there that I would love to be able to do to improve the stream, but ultimately there's only so many human hours in a day. And only so many different skills you can learn. So I really appreciate having help to make YouTube happen. It certainly wouldn't be able to happen if I had to do all of it myself. Weeping Catalyst is definitely the way to get us started here. Yeah, we'll do that. It'll work. Can't take the leg sweep. That's okay. Can't take potions. That's also okay. I can take Art of War, giving us even more energy. Maybe it was correct to skip the boss relic. You ever think about that, chat? I'm thinking about that. Thinking about it super hard. So this would be 30 plus 26. 56. We can kill the front one. Block for 5 more. It's not quite a full block, but it's pretty close. Or I can go Crippling Cloud to Fey. Crippling Cloud blocks for 3, 4, 4, 11. So it saves the exact same as killing the front one. But it saves some next turn too, because they'll all still be weak. Okay. Let's try that. And that way we get to keep the Art of War and the Akabeko too. We do take 9. A little bit saddening. A little bit maddening. Hello. Sirs. Deflect gets a lot better with the blurs and whatnot. Though now that we have so much energy, I think it's a bit less necessary. Not sure about Terror. Way to make our attacks do more, which is nice with the Phantasmal and all, but it's really not what we're doing with 2 Catalysts. That's all the card draw we get. Let's try that. What mic did I end up getting? This is a Shure MV7 podcast mic. And I quite like it. Wow, this turn turned out gnarly. No use for the Nightmare here. Are you sure? Man, can only kill one of them. Here's where I regret having a Sozu. Because I'd love to be able to just use a potion to solve this problem. But I'm not going to be able to get it back, ever. So I'm not sure. Stack Wheel is untrustworthy otherwise, but Draw 5 is a powerful effect, and with a Nightmare actually randomizing the costs can be a really good thing. But yeah, we're going to take 33 minus 12, take 19. 19's quite a bit to take. And I have numerous elites coming up. Okay, fine. Okay, that worked out pretty well. Definitely solved the problem. Big time. Okay, cool. We'll think no more of it. We'll thank the potion for its service, and we'll be on our way. Reflex plus. Again, just not enough discard in this deck for us to want these kinds of cards. First elite is Giant Head. Shouldn't be hard. Nope. Should not be difficult at all. Oh my. Oh. I think I got him. Or like Giant Dead. Okay, well the poison do work. That's what we learned. Thank goodness for that. Can we one-hit kill the heart that way? The heart can still only take 200 damage per turn, so we can put 2,000 poison on it. But it unfortunately won't be a kill. Even if we do. Okay. Commence the Baalorlord. Oh, well, that'll get him. Easy. Snecko Skull. When we apply poison, apply one more. Our last key and another copy of Footwork if we want another one. To really round out the block game, and I honestly think I will take one more. Okay, regret the Sozu a little bit. But only a little bit. Just a little bit. Ooh. I've also catalysted twice. This way I get to look more cards. I don't know. Dies this turn either way. Good. Don't need more energy from that maneuver. Alright, can I get a turn 2 kill this time? Looking good so far. I'm going to burst this adrenaline. Do it. Did not find any poison, that's okay. Could also Nightmare the Glass Knife here for an amusing amount of damage. But given our current surplus of block, I'll Nightmare the Blur. What does the Sozu do? It's a boss relic that gives us 1 energy every turn. However, prevents us from ever picking up any potions again. That's okay. Too bad. Peace Pipe allows us to toke cards at rest sites. There's only 2 rest sites left, but I am very likely to toke cards at both of them, so that we can remove 2 strikes from this deck. I will add 1 more escape plan, since we have positive dexterity and we have lots and lots of skills. And I'll take 1 event over 3 combats. Losing us yet another strike. Good, we'll lose 3 strikes then, by the end of the run. Plus 1 more at the shop, 4 strikes. We can get rid of every strike. Good. Good. Alright, I'm gonna Nightmare the Dagger Spray so that I have Phantasmal Killer Nightmare Dagger Spray. Next turn. With Akadeko. So the first one will do, what, 60 damage to all of them? Yes, 30 damage to all enemies. Twice. Get another Snecko Whale, because of course we do. You. Perish. Welcome back, Marl Dog. I personally wish Sozu still let you buy potions, but I think it's a reasonable relic as it is. Catalyst with Snecko Skull does not give 1 poison at minimum. You still have to have poison in the first place for it to apply any. That's true, the original Sozu did prevent you from actually drinking potions, although you could still pick them up. So forgetting that you had Sozu was a time-honored tradition, when you planned your turn around a potion and then found yourself unable to drink it. Oops. Do I want to prepare here, just to get through the deck a little quicker? Sure. And we're gonna toke a strike. Good timing burst. Oh my. I like where this is headed. I like it a lot. So I'm thinking something like... I'll get this out of my hand first. First, the Nightmare, targeting Adrenaline. And let's go with Catalyst. Adrenaline and Catalyst. Then burst the Adrenaline. Look for ways to remove artifact here. It's the current priority. This is one. Already played an attack this turn. Let's just deal some damage, get the blur down. Attack damage on you. Okay, there's the artifact bursting power I was looking for. Got him. Oh, we're taking damage, though. Even if just a little bit. Okay. Wow, this deck can make a lot of poison. Next up, Time Eater. No fear of Awakened One here. Don't even have to deal. Removing a card next turn, or next combat. So I do value my health here. Actually, it doesn't let me play more catalysts. GG. Permafrost. How do you tell when the Time Eater really enjoyed a meal? Because they go back 4 seconds. GG. To thump, a deep pulsing dread could be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire, the source of this artery-clogging green goo? It seems to be poisoning everybody. Okay, down 8 HP. I think that's fine. I'd rather toke another strike and just not draw it ever again than have the 8 hit points. But we are at small, but not insignificant risk. Something spooky happening. Oh man, Pocket Watch is here. Pocket Watch could be very powerful here. Although we often play more than 3 cards. We could use it in an emergency to get additional card draw. I could take a card removal. Unfortunately, I can't buy any potions. Hey, Neural Fizz, that sure is a Sure MB7. Really happy to be putting it to use here. I think I'm taking this Pocket Watch. And then if we have a sketchy turn 1, there are some outs for us. Oh my. Well, that's very helpful. That's what I'm going to say. That's very helpful. As far as opening draws go. Also really appreciate that I was able to get Nunchaku to 9, so our first attack will probably be free, or even an energy generator if we see neutralize. Oh man, and we got adrenaline here. Wow. Absolutely insane. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. Burst. Nightmare duplicates Piercing Wail and Adrenaline. Burst the Adrenaline. Okay. Dagger Spray or Glass Knife is free, don't forget. Okay, double Catalyst. Unfortunately, I cannot apply any poison this turn, though. Just gonna use this to remove artifacts. Play attacks. Our hand will already be full, there's no point in playing Predator. Person block. Not sure I realize what the point is. We're likely to draw Blur next turn. Okay. To draw Blur. Good. Let's try to kill the shield first, because I have all these piercing wails. This is a great turn to only play 3 cards, so we get bonus draw next turn. No piercing wails coming up, huh? We do have Burst and Catalyst, though. That might net us a kill on one of them. Actually, maybe both of them? Yes, I can just kill them both. Well, that's convenient. Alright, a perfect Spire Elites fight. We pick up a Pen Nib, doubling the damage of the 10th attack we play against the Heart. And a Footwork and Acrobatics plus or a Prepared plus. I think personally against Heart we want more card draw. And the Acro plus is ideal for that. Give me. Rip Skill Potion. So we've lost 6 potions to the Sozu, but we still have 2 good ones for the Heart. And honestly, all we're going to need is the right card at the right time. Probably pulling back Nightmare for free, is my guess. Let's see what Acro can draw. Yeah, I think we're gonna discard Nightmare. This would have been a decent turn for the Speed Pot. But I'll go Blur, Survivor, Deadly Poison. Indeed, Ticaldo. chair was really comfortable to sit on, but it was more like it was uncomfortable to work around, so to speak. It wasn't exactly easy to get into or out of. It take up a lot of space in the studio room. Very difficult to move around. So there's ultimately a lot of reasons to let it go. For me personally. It was not an easy choice, knowing how beloved it is by the stream at large. Amusingly enough, I actually originally got that big cozy chair because I was experiencing lower back pain from sitting in a swivel-style office chair, a Staples chair, that I'd been using for years and streaming out of. And I switched to the big cozy chair when I got to the point where I was in so much pain I could no longer sit in the office chair to stream. I had to do something. That's what I chose to do. And now I am making a similar change for not quite the same reasons, but with a similar intent in mind. Getting something that will work for me long term. I think this is a good 3-card turn, by the way. We go Crippling Cloud, Piercing Whale, Predator. We get to draw 10 cards next turn. Am I also 6'5"? No. I'm 6'0". Can't believe Veggie Bread is 6'5". Those escape plans are gonna whiff pretty hard. This feels like it is the turn for our Potion. The speed potion, that is. At the same time, I think it's time to get the catalysts down. All I need to do is burst them. Do something like this. Yeah, I only need to play this one time. Whiff. Yeah, triple whiff on those escape plans. Brutal. That should be all we need, though. Doing the damage camp every turn now. Probably should have just let Pocket Watch draw here. We're definitely good. GG. GG, everybody. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching. Did you know that I'm live 5 days a week on Twitch? Come join us to watch me live, ask questions, or chill with the community. Click the link in the description below to follow and be notified when I'm live. And while you're down there, make like a sandwich and sub to this channel for more fresh Baylor content. Ta-ta for now.